Today I had occasion to be in El Dorado Hills, which is east of Sacramento, on the way to Placerville, and I was going to go to one trail that I found out I couldn't get into because I need a high clearance vehicle to get over the berm to get into the parking, or else I had to pay $10 to park in a real parking place. So I had to find an alternate. So I found this little nature area that I thought we'd check out. It's behind, I mean, there's like people's houses right there. So it's not like it's way out in the middle of nowhere. And there's a road back there. So anyway, let's see what we can find out. This place is called New York Creek Nature Area, and it's in El Dorado Hills. So let's see what we can find out. Come on. Because I had intended to take this other trail that I actually couldn't get into, which was significantly longer than this one. It was 13.2 miles or something like that if I had done the whole thing. And I wasn't really planning to do the whole thing, but I was going to do more than 1.5 miles, which is what this trail is. I got all rigged up with my, my backpack and all that stuff, which I clearly don't need on this community trail around people's houses. But I didn't want to leave it in the car, so I had to strap it on, and here we are, looking a little overdressed for the situation, but that's okay. You got to see this tree. Look, well, here, I'll show you. Isn't that kind of interesting in the way that those bottom branches are completely naked? I've never seen a pine tree do that before, actually. And it's just all, interesting. Wow, see? Interesting things already, right? What is that? Is that a pipage kind of thing, or is that, looks like a pipe of some sort. Looks like somebody else tried to figure it out too. Yeah, that's a pipe. Well, the trail is interesting, rock-wise, because there's a lot of cool quartz samples around here. Let me see. Get that out of there? Probably not. Fingers are too cold. Watch, that's the piece of quartz that has a 2-inch nugget in it. This one isn't bad. I promise not to make this one a giant rock hounding video like the last one. But you know how I am. You can always click off or fall asleep, because from what I understand, these are really good like sleep aids, and you don't need a prescription. A subscription would be okay, but not a prescription. If you know people that have trouble sleeping, give them the website. I could use the subscribers. Sleep aid without a prescription. Okay, so I just checked the phone again, the camera thing, and the stabilization was turned off again. I turn it on, you think it would stay on, but apparently every time I turn on the camera or change the camera, it goes off and you have to turn it back on. And it's hidden, so you can't just go click. You have to go click, 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 click. Okay, there it is. So, not thrilled about that. But hopefully now that I turned it back on, it will be a little less bumpy. I'm hoping to get that worked out in the next few months. Hoping that I can figure something out that'll make it better. So anyway, this looks like it's getting fun. So let's turn this around and see what this looks like. It's getting a little bit more fun because look, you get to cross the creek. Yay! Kind of, sort of, cross the creek, so to speak. You could step across it, but let's see. All right. Hi, little birdies. Hi, little birdies. Yeah, this is good right here. Look. A nice little puddle to play in. Any gold in there? See, I wore my boots today. I don't have the weenie tennis shoes on. See? Better that way. I don't see gold. It's not good when you have, like, foam in the creek. I don't suspect that's probably a great thing. But You know, I could be wrong, could be naturally occurring, but it just doesn't look normal to me. Looks like soap. This is fun. This is rocks, real rocks. It's bedrock. We've got bedrock right here. Let's go over here just for the heck of it for a second. That's a pretty little weird plant. I don't know what it is, and it's probably going to grow up to be a weed. But isn't that kind of... I don't know what that is. I do know what it is. I've seen it before, but I don't know the name of it. And I'm sure it's a weed because they grow so well. What is that plant? Let's see. Let's go over here for a second. Oh, there's another one. I don't have to go that far. See, there's another one. What is that? That cactus-looking thing. I thought it was aloe vera, but there's another plant that I always think is aloe vera, but it's not aloe vera because that's not aloe vera, but what is that? It shouldn't be here. I don't think it's natural to the area. Oh, I think I see the creek actually. Huh, okay. Let's see if we can get over there. Well, I saw the actual creek when I was over there looking at that plant. I don't know if we come across it or not, so. See, the call of the wild Suzuki. Hi, little birdies. That wasn't me, that was a car or a motorcycle or something. There's a lot of little squirrelies. Look at this cool, oh, look at that tree. Isn't that amazing? Look at those branches. They came down off of there. Look at how wavy they are. Isn't that a cool tree? Oh man. I'm glad it didn't go down in the storm. And they didn't chop it down to build another stupid house. That is a cool, cool tree. What is that over there? It looks a little natty. What is that? Fuzzy stuff. What is that? It looks like, no, it's a rope that kind of came untwisted. Okay. Wow, this is a cool tree. I love it. Whenever I go to places like this that are in their relatively natural state, and then there's houses all over the place. I mean, I really enjoy the natural environment part of it, but it makes me sad to know that the whole thing used to be like this before all the stupid houses showed up. I was just looking at these. There's a rock by that tree, and there's black rubber gloves on it. I'm not going to ask why, but there you have it. So if you don't want to get your feet wet, you can walk across the little thingy, but I don't care because I have my boots on, so I can walk across the creek and look at the rocks along the way. That sounds so pretty though. Wash off this little rock that I just picked up. This is a cool creek to play in though. If it wasn't 50 degrees outside. So the water's a little nippy. Okay. They have a security screen door on their fence. So they can come and go, I guess, as they please. However, it wouldn't take a whole lot to jump over the fence. But whatever makes them happy. Are these daffodils? They look like daffodils. Or not irises, maybe irises, but it looks like daffodils to me. From what I understand, and I don't know that this is true, but from what I understand, daffodils aren't necessarily always naturally occurring, so somebody planted them. So that makes me wonder if there was a house here at some time ago, because it looks a little leveled out right there. This could have been the front yard. You don't know, because this is all old mining area. El Dorado Hills is part of the old, it's in gold country, let's put it that way. And it would not be unusual. See, because that's this section of the ground just looks flatter than the rest of it. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. There's another little daffodil over there. Or whatever that is. Daffodils, irises. I don't know. But they're getting ready to bloom. This is mid-February-ish. Who knows when I'll actually get this posted. I just barely got one posted from December. So, it's hard to say. Oh, we must have a memorial tree here, because we have a football and a rock. Oh, no, that's not a football. I thought it was like a Nerf ball. It's just another rock. The painted rocks. Oh, but it is. That's 91 to 19, we miss you. Who? Doesn't say. Well, Nicholas Rohr. Okay. Some locals went by with their dog. Look at this tree. Look at this tree root. How the rock, actually it's hard pan rock kind of stuff. Look, there's a little piece of quartz. Yay. Had grown into, look at the underneath that tree. Look at what was growing, what it was growing in. Anything good? Dirt. Lots of dirt, but look at that. Isn't that neat? I think it's neat. If you don't think it's neat, you can go to sleep. Or turn it off, which so many do. Look at that. Grew up and over that rock years ago. Sorry, old tree. You did good. Here's the other side of it, another giant rock. It grew into another rock, or grew out of, I should say. Years ago, years and years ago, I had a geology teacher who told me that this, the way she described it, was, I don't know that that's this particular, let me see, where is another piece? Oh, here we go. This is a better piece. Right here. She said that's, how'd she say it was? Metamorphosed volcanic flow. Well, I don't know that that's true or not, but that's what she told me. So there you have it. So let's go see what else is up and down this trail. I see the bridge, but I don't know if this thing goes over the bridge or where this goes, but I think it kind of bypasses the bridge, actually. We shall see. Lots and lots of beautiful oak trees. And your basic high voltage tree over there on the hill. Okay, now I gotta figure out where I'm going because I'm not exactly sure. Well, apparently there's a bike trail. Oh, I don't know if you can hear that or not. Probably not, but you can hear the electricity going through those lines. They're going zzz, zzz. Oh, look, maybe this is where it goes. I want to go over this bridge, though, really quick, and just to see the creek, and then we'll go back down there. Is this a military veterans? I'm guessing military veterans. Oh, yep. Close enough. Cool. Let's see here. I wonder why this bridge is like this. See how it's got this one panel here, and then it's got a chain, and then it's got the other. Maybe this is an extension. Maybe the little bank gave way or something, and they had to build an extension. Could be, but this seems like a weird way to do it with chains, but whatever. See, this is, again, one of your basic little Rockland, Roseville kind of bridges, except we're not in Rockland or Roseville. Okay, I'm going to go back down here on this little creek trail and see where it goes. Ooh, that's a neat rock. Sorry, I said it again, didn't I? Is that a rock? Feels like lava rock. I don't know what it is. I know we just came from this direction, but I'm going down here anyway, just to see. Oh, I can wash off this little rock. Let me see if I can drop the camera. Ooh, that water is cold. I like that. Huh. Doesn't that sound pretty? The people's house is right there. So let's go mashing through the weeds. In theory, this trail will come back around to where I parked the car. I hope. Because one thing I saw said it was an out and back, and another thing I saw said it was a loop. So I don't know. We'll find out. It's kind of hard to find on a trail map. Oh, here you go. Here's your oaks. Blue oak, valley oak, interior live oak. Different leaves. But they don't have poison oak on there, which seems to be one that you would want to look at. The oak titmouse. See, acorn woodpecker, that's the one that he goes, that one that I've told you about before. And deer, I don't see any deer here yet, or right now, but who knows, I might. It's kind of sad they only have this little strip of land. All right, let's go down here. Clearly, another neighborhood entrance. Looks like a little rock graveyard. All the little rocks sticking up. Back in the day, I knew what those rocks were, but I can't remember what they are anymore. Trash. Stuck. You have to wonder how much trash, you know, what's buried in all of that debris, you know? Is there anything interesting in there? When I was a kid, we had a rock in the backyard that was this kind of whatever rock this is. I can't tell you what it is. That I used to play on all the time in the backyard. And it, to me, at the time, it was like 6 feet tall. It was giant. But then, you know, after you grow up and you go look at it again, and it's like, what, that was it? It's like 2 feet high. But perspective. When I was a kid at elementary school, one day we had it started snowing. So we got out early, but we got to go out and play in the snow, such as it was. It was only literally like 2 inches. But we got to go out and play in the snow, and I rolled down this big hill, and I thought, oh, this is so fun. I thought the hill was like, you know, that one, just rolling. I went back as an adult, and it was like literally like that. Big whoop. It was like, really? I can like 2 steps, and I'm up the hill that I thought was a giant hill as a kid. It was funny. Perspectives, kids' perspectives. Look at that cool not acorn, pine cone. Oh, that's kind of pretty up there. Well, this is potentially sad. There's somebody's leash. Ugh, there's not a dog attached to it.